Hello students, good morning. Once again welcome back to our online teaching of St. Thomas School Mahua. Myself Nimisha Mehta. Today we are going to start our unit 4 reuse, reduce and recycle. This chapter we studied in Sem 1, but here we go detail as per that chapter in detail. The story of Buddha's disciple gets a new robe. Very interesting story, and we learn about how the things we reuse, reduce and recycle. Activity 1. Buddha's disciple get a new robe. Disciple means pupil. Scholar means student. Robe. Robe means gown. Once a disciple of Buddha asked him if he could get a new robe. After Buddha made sure that the old robe could not be used any longer, he allowed the disciple to get a new one. Because of the disciple's robe was getting old, so he could get a new robe. After Buddha made sure that the old robe could not be used any longer, so he allowed to get a new one. A few days later, Buddha asked the disciple if he was happy with his new robe. Disciple, yes master, I am very happy. As per that disciple also, we also, whenever we get new clothes, we are so happy. Buddha, tell me though, now that you have a new robe, what did you do with your old robe? Disciple, master, I am still using it. I am using it as my new bedspread. Do you know bedspread means counterpane? In our home also, we covered our bed with red or green pillow covers and bedsheet also. So, bedspread means counterpane. Buddha, then what did you do with your old bedspread? Disciple, master, I am using my old bedspread as my new window curtain. We also in our home using that old bed sheets, pillow covers in different ways. Buddha, what about your old curtain? Disciple, we are using it to handle hot utensils in the kitchen. Buddha, oh, what a good idea. But can you tell me, what did they do with the old cloth they used in the kitchen? Disciple, we are using it to mop the floor. Buddha, then what have they done with the old rag being used to mop the floor? Rag means kerchief, little pieces of cloth. A torn pieces of old cloth. Disciple, master, they were very torn. The old rags were only small strips of cloth. Buddha, sure, they are vast. Then, disciple, no, master, the old rags are now the new wicks in the lamps. Buddha smiled and went away satisfied. The Buddha's approach to conversation may sound extreme to the present buy, use, discard, buy. Understand no? Reuse, reduce and recycle. Generation living in an era of rapid innovation and even more frenetic consumption. But this approach of using things to the last thread. Consumerism means one thing we already throw out and its use reuse as a recycle. But this approach of using things to the last thread. So to say, rings a bell with me, as I am sure it does with many of my generation in India. Waged as we were into the tail end of a pre-industrial culture during our childhood and growing up years. In our surrounding also, we see no some people are collecting a garbage, plastic bags. Why? They give to the factory and it's recycle. Needless to say, it was one of my friends of my generation who sent me this story. Reading it brought back to me that my earliest and most vivid childhood memories of recycling and conservation was watching my mother. One story here. We didn't use words like recycling and conservation then. It was simply everyday behavior, and through ordinary practice, it goes communicated across the generation divide. From this story, we understand that how to use these things in reuse, reduce, recycle. Once a disciple of Buddha asked him if he could get a new robe. After Buddha made sure that the old robe could not be used any longer, he allowed the disciple to get a new one. Then after a few days, Buddha asked him what he did with his old robe. The disciple told him that he used it as his new bedspread. What did you do with your old bedspread? He was asked. He used it as his new window curtain. Then what he did with his old window curtain? He used it to handle hot utensils in his kitchen. One by one question asked by Buddha, and that his disciple, scholar student, replied in very well used. Then he was asked what he did with the old cloth that he used to handle the utensils. He used it to mop the floor. He was asked further what he did with the old rag that he used to mop the floor. The disciple replied that he used those small strips of the cloth as new wicks in the lamps. Buddha smiled and went away satisfied. From this story, from this conversation between the Buddha and his disciple, we have some few questions. Why did Buddha allow his disciple to get a new robe? When the disciple asked Buddha if he could get a new robe, Buddha made sure that the old robe could not be used any longer. What use did the disciple do of this old robe? The disciple used this old robe as his new bedspread. What use did the disciple do with his old bedspread? The disciple used his old bedspread as his new window curtain. What did the disciple do with his old curtain? The disciple used his old curtain to handle hot utensils in the kitchen. What were the old rags of the cloth used as by the disciple? The old rags of the cloth were used as wicks by the disciple. What is the message of the story of Lord Buddha and his disciple? This story of Lord Buddha and his disciple conveys the message that even after the original use of the things, they can be reused in different ways so many times. I hope you understand this story of the moral and follow it. Okay? Thank you.